What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and what we're going to be talking about is more of this Tyreek Hill mania that's going on. Everybody's trying to figure out, first of all, how do you get him to a 98 speed? Well, pretty much you're going to need the John Madden coach physical chem slot. You're going to need sprinter ×2, brawler ×2, whatever like that. You're going to need the +3 speed, plus you're going to have him powered up from base. That's how you're going to get him to a 98 speed with the 97 XL. Now, this is what's happening right now with Madden. Depending on the game that you go into and how you utilize Tyreek Hill, you may not get the right results. I'm going to go ahead and explain it. I'm also going to be releasing some videos on GmiasWorld Gaming from full gameplays that I played, like trying to dictate what's going on with Tyreek Hill, because in some cases, it's very, very difficult to know what's going on. As usual, you have to have this open like this in case you're going to get DC glitched. If you didn't see my video on how to stop the DC glitch, you have to close application. As soon as you see them put up the connection to your peer has been lost and they're trying to DC you, as soon as you see it, immediately close app. Immediately, and you will not get the loss. Some people have been waiting too long. If you wait too long to close app, you will still receive the loss. You have to wait to see the screen turn white, and as soon as you see it, you click, and it's done. Close app, you're done. All right, you can do it on both Xbox and PS4. I do not have an Xbox, but I've tested it on the PS4 and it works. And many people have seen that it works as well. So just be very, very careful, because these guys are still out there DCing at the top 3 screen when you're showing your top 3 cards, and it's very annoying, especially for those of us that are in the playoffs and things like that when it happens. So that should help you guys stop getting disconnected by, these guys that are coming out and doing whatever they want. Now, let's go ahead and talk about what Tyreek Hill offers to the team, right? Pretty much what happens right here is this, right? You can't really come out and play press coverage on Tyreek Hill or Randy Moss. So right now at this point, when you look at the way that the teams are formulated, they got to pick a choice. They got to pick one side. You know what I'm saying? They got to make a choice. Like, all right, am I going to go and follow Randy Moss? Am I going to follow Tyreek Hill? Now, most people are going to follow Randy Moss because he's bigger. Even though he's slower by like 2 speed points. My Randy Moss is 96 speed, like 95 XL or 94 XL or something like that. They don't want to give up the big play. So you see right here what I did? I'm about to throw a hot one off my back foot real quick, and it's inaccurate, and I don't really care. Bro, did he deserve it? Write it in the comments, yes or no. I think he deserved it. Watch this right here. Off the back foot. Dot! Yo, that's what Madden has turned into, bro. I'm out here screaming dot. Like, that was utterly ridiculous. I was very upset with myself after that. Not. All right, but anyway, getting back to what we're talking about right now. With the way that you establish your offense, I'm going to tell you guys this right now, right? When you have that speedster out there, and some of you guys are talking about that Kansas City dude that, he got a 94 speed card. It's not the same thing because he doesn't have a power up. So you can't really, do things like that with him. He doesn't get the extra speed. I don't know if he can even get a physical chem slot. Can he get I don't think he can get a physical chem slot, because once you don't, they don't give it to people unless you have a power up. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I think his name is like Hardman or something. Whatever his name is, he is not comparable to Tyreek Hill simply because his speed is going to end there unless you can use, for whatever reason. I don't even know how they work with the, with their team chemistries, because you get to open up the team chemistry or whatever slot, like the scheme chemistry on those cards, but you don't really get anything else. So you guys got to let me know if you were able to get all the Kansas City Chiefs, would that contribute? Because it doesn't give me an option when I got other cards like that to be able to select the team, but it shows the team. It just gives you the option inside of the card to select the team. So maybe it still registers, maybe it doesn't. On that first play right there, he was just scared because I'm sending everybody every snap. I'm not hiding it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I'm letting him know, look, make a read. Whatever you want to do, you could run the ball, whatever, just make a read. But at the end of the day, we got to send everyone, the whole house, the coach, everybody. Like, everybody's trying to scream every single snap. Doesn't matter. We get dotted, we get dotted. We go for a hit stick, whatever happens, happens. But again, when you're going after this whole situation about Tyreek Hill, should you spend the coins on him? Is he worth it? It all depends. And I'm going to tell you this right now. With the videos I'm going to be releasing at GmiasWorld Gaming, you'll be able to see. If they press him and he gets off the press, okay, how doesn't he pick that and go for 6? Don't worry, bro, you know what? You can have my mom's number, because this guy's just way too lucky. Oh, on 4th and 11? Dot me then. Dot me right here. Dot me. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, you really seriously going to run to the outside? Like, I don't got the D, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude is wilding. But anyway, if you press Tyreek Hill and for whatever reason you have somebody with decent press. I played a guy that had, I think it was Ramsey, that was pretty much holding him for like 10 yards and he couldn't move. And no, he didn't have anything activated with lockdown. No, he didn't have anything else going on. He was just holding him right there. Now, typically, has that happened to Randy Moss? Yes. Has it ever happened to T.O. that I've visibly seen? No. So what does that mean? The beat press is probably the key factor in a lot of these cards, because T.O. has that high beat press. So even though he's slower than Tyreek, sometimes I might have to take Tyreek Hill out and just put a better guy in, bro, because I can't afford when somebody's blitzing their entire team and I need you to beat the press for the guy to just be standing there. And like I said, this will start to happen a little bit more after the most recent title update. I don't know if you guys have experienced it yet, where the guy is just physically holding him and he can't get off. Like, it's like 5-10 yards. He's just holding him like right there by his shoulders. Like, you're not going anywhere. It's crazy, but it happens and it's a regular occurrence. So these are the things that I wanted to just discuss as far as like, is he the card that you need to go after right now? In all honesty, 100%, I was gonna raid sell him earlier when I was doing the stream, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it because he's gonna come in handy at some point, whether I use him in the slot, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like if you wanna do an RPO, he's gonna come in handy. So I'm not getting rid of him right now. Plus he's very, very hot, and you gotta remember, right now his card is like going like hotcakes, bruh. Like it's crazy. So if you wanted to sell it, you know, you probably will make the most right now. As everything starts to come together, it's probably going to be, he's going to level out at about 400, 500. Because at the end of the day, he's still a super fast card. And all you would have to do is get his power up. And you're sitting on a 98 card in early November. So as the one thing that I do like though, now that we got that card, we kind of know that even with the Harvest promo, if they give us like a Michael Irvin or whatever, we now know that there isn't going to be another card faster than Tyreek Hill until probably the next Randy Moss. So regardless of the wide receiver that they release, they're going to be slower. Maybe they'll be bigger. You know, Urban 6'2", whatever. He's going to be bigger, but that's going to be it. Yeah, we had to lurk him right quick. This dude right here don't know what's going on. You see what I'm saying, bro? He's going to throw it right to Patty Tillman. Like, okay, bro, you got this. But I would grab him, okay, like I always tell you guys, just to grab him and just to have him now, especially if you have the power up. If you're not interested in keeping him for whatever reason, you could do what I did. Raid sell him and then get him back and leave him on the bench. Because at some point, he's going to have a stock 99 card. That's going to be probably next year. Or if he does something crazy, EA would be forced, based on their rules, to give him another card, but they might make it a limited. Which is why I don't mind if they gave that guy a limited card. I don't even know what team the guy plays for. Some weird, bro, Scarlet or whatever. Like, I was happy. Everybody else was raging. I was like, all right, as long as they didn't make Tyreek Hill the limited. Look, okay, there, you see that right there? You see that distance? And the guy just ran away. He just gave up. Only he gets that kind of separation, which is something that I like about what EA did. As much as they let guys stay by you when, you know, like if you're manned up and then they let the guy just hover over you, when you get the right separation, you get to see how the speed actually works. And that's 98 speed and 97 excel right there. Because even Randy Moss, when he gets separation, it's not that big. It's not like, you know, he's really, really like the real Randy Moss. The guy is always somewhere near him. You're going to see a lot of that if you get Tyreek Hill and the guy has the audacity to press you for any reason. Or he just comes out and leaves the guy low down at the line of scrimmage. Whichever way they decide to do it, it's going to hurt them if you're able to get off. Now, it doesn't matter if it's Deion Sanders or whoever it is. Once Tyreek Hill gets in front and you lob the ball, he's going to go get it. That's one of the reasons why, okay, he's just going to throw that right. Okay, it's on the run inaccurate and it was a dot. All right, cool. Well, we make up for everything because I threw one off my back foot inaccurate and it was a dot. So now we're even. When you look at it, Troy Aikman, a lot of you guys don't like him. He's not mobile, all that other good stuff. The dude gets Kem to a 94 throw power. He can get the ball there. I don't care who you use. Just make sure that that person has deep accuracy and he can get the ball there. And I'm telling you, Tyreek Hill will make somebody's, bro, their life will be a nightmare, especially if you get Bazooka. If you activate Bazooka, even if they're backed off, it'll be a wrap. He caught that? You know what, bro? Like, good play, man. You do that, yo, adopt me again like that, I'm giving you my mom's on a platter. Like, because you deserve it. Like, why wouldn't I give you her? Like, bro, what is this guy? How many people did I send? I didn't send nobody? Oh, he quick hiked me, so I didn't get to send nobody. I'm like, why is LT in coverage? LT almost never plays coverage. Whatever, it doesn't matter. This guy has had enough. So ultimately, that's what has happened with the speed threshold of the game. So if you play salary cap or anything like that, I would try to see how much Tyreek Hill will be fully powered up and kind of take away from other things, because you can visibly see that if they give you any kind of leeway, especially, I didn't show it to you in this video though, like post routes, wherever he gets a step, if you just lob it and lead it the right way, it's pretty much a wrap. It's over. So like I said, it's pretty expensive right now. With everything together, if you're buying it like right out with coins, the power up is like 50 to 60K. You can use a power up pass on everything else if you wanted to. I wouldn't do it personally because, you know, Aaron Donald puts in work for me, but it is what it is. You can use that 91 and 92 power up pass if you want, because right now we can get up to level 70, and if you've grinded there, you should be good with that. But just be careful out there. If you see Tyreek Hill on the field, beware. I promise you, you don't want to know the lasting effects. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have a good day. One love, y'all.